Hello, today inshallah we will complete with chapter 7, lesson 4, homeostasis and cells. Homeostasis is a state for the cell that it will maintain the equilibrium state for the cell and the normal state for the cell. Let's complete. The cell as an organism, just like other living things, unicellular organisms must achieve homeostasis, relatively constant internal physical and chemical conditions. To maintain the homeostasis, unicellular organisms grow, respond to the environment, transform energy, and reproduce. So, to maintain the homeostasis, we need to grow, the cells need to grow, respond to the environment, transform energy, and reproduce. Unicellular organisms include both prokaryotes and eukaryotes, so you have to make sure unicellular means one cell, okay? This include both prokaryotes and eukaryotes, not all of the eukaryotes for sure, because eukaryotic cells are divided into two types according to the numbers of the cells into unicellular and multicellular. Prokaryotes, especially bacteria, are remarkably adaptable and live almost everywhere, in soil, leaves, oceans, airs, and even with the human body. Many eukaryotic cells also spend their lives as a single cells, as we mentioned before, as a unicellular, and some types of algae which contain chloroplasts and are found in oceans, lakes, and streams around the world are single cells. So, algae are a type of eukaryotes that are unicellular. Okay, yeast, or what we call it a unicellular fungi, are also widespread. Yeast play an important role in breaking down complex nutrients, which makes them available for other organisms. For the multicellular life, as a multicellular organisms, they are composed of many cells. Cells in multicellular organisms work the same way. The cells of a multicellular organism become specialized for a particular task and communicate with the one to another. We have a function called cell specialization. The cells of multicellular organisms are specialized with different cell types, playing different roles. Some cells are specialized to move, other to react to the environment, and other to produce substance that this the organisms needs. Okay, no matter what the role, each specialized cell contributes to the overall homeostasis in the organisms. Again, the multicellular cells have a different cell types, okay, and each type of cells have a different function. All of these cells together will maintain the homeostasis for the cell, okay? Each cell have a different function, but all the cells need to coordinate to find the homeostasis for the cells. We have also the levels of organization. The specialized cells of our multicellular organisms are organized into tissues, then in organs, and finally to form the organ systems. So again, cells together will form the tissue. Tissues together, different types of tissues together will form the organ, and finally organs together to find an organ systems. Okay, so a tissue is a group of similar cells that performs a particular function. To perform a complicated task, many groups of tissue will work together to perform a common goal is an organ. A group of organs that work together to perform a specific function is called an organ system. So let's start with these types of cells. We have a muscle cells, smooth muscles. These cells will form a smooth muscle tissue after they compact together. Then this type of tissue with another type of tissue will form the stomach. And the stomach with the esophagus, with the intestine, with the mouth, with the teeth, with other organs will form the digestive system, and the digestive system will function as a degradation and taking the energy from the food. Cells in large organisms communicate by means of chemical signals. So there is a chemical signals between the cells to communicate. So these cellular signals can speed up or slow, either speed up or slow down the activities of the cells that receive them, and can cause a cell to change what it is doing. Some cells form connections or cellular junctions to neighbor cells, and some junctions hold cells firmly together. So the cells will communicate in specific functions, either by chemicals or junctions or other ways. And these communications lead the cell to either speed up or slow down, or even to do different function. Okay? Other junctions allow small molecules carrying chemicals messages to pass directly from one cell to the next, and to respond to one of these chemical signals, a cell must have a receptors to which the signaling molecule can bind. Sometimes these receptors are on the cell membrane, although the receptors for certain types of signals are inside the cytoplasm. And that's all about the cell homeostasis, and you have to memorize the names of the organization or the levels of organization, how the cells will communicate together, which ways the cell will communicate together, and what will make the cell in a homeostasis state. Have a nice day, and thank you.